The anti-growth sentiment is spreading through the metro area.
And Lakewood voters will decide the fate of a measure limiting new construction in Lakewood. Now, this proposal would cap residential construction at 1% annually and require special permission for large projects. Now, not everybody's on board with the growth limits. We've heard from plenty of you who say build, baby, build.
And that is why Denver 7's Tom Mustin is going 360, looking at multiple perspectives on this proposed growth cap.
Lakewood, a picture-perfect example of our growing Colorado. From bustling Belmar to scenic Forsberg Park.
It is close to the mountains. It's close to Denver. It has everything.
But is Lakewood growing too fast for its own good? Let's take this Our Colorado story and spin it 360. We'll hear from the woman behind the push to limit Lakewood's growth. A couple both for and against growth, a Floridian turned Coloradan who has his own take on the issue, and a restaurant manager who says growth is good. Let's start with Kathy Kentner, who has successfully helped place the issue on the ballot box in July. She says growth is inevitable, but Lakewood's should be limited.
It's not just limiting the growth, it's really dealing with our growth in a strategic way and making sure that we have growth, but that it's done right.
Her strategic growth initiative would cap new Lakewood growth at 1% to combat recent changes. It would also require affordable housing and severe restrictions on new projects. She says the recent development boom has diminished green space and added other problems.
We see unhealthy air quality, we see gentrification kicking people out.
Chris and Jessica Cunningham have their own perspective.
I think the whole Denver metro area is growing pretty rapidly, for certain. So.
And Lakewood has the space to grow, so I think it is growing much quicker than we anticipated.
They moved to Lakewood from Denver 5 years ago to get more bang for their housing buck. Since their son Danny was born, they've been surprised at how the city has changed, and they want Lakewood to have a plan moving forward.
We obviously want people to be able to move to colorful Colorado and enjoy what we have to offer here, but I think it's important to make sure that we're doing it in a fashion that provides for the residents and allows them to experience what they did move here for.
Moises Orozco has an outsider's perspective. He moved to Lakewood with his family from Florida. He believes Lakewood will continue to grow until there's no room left.
Yeah, it's growing too fast. I don't see how it's going to stop.
For Noah Sprung, the manager of Wahoo's Fish Tacos in Lakewood, growth is good, especially for his business.
Yeah, let's keep it growing. It's good for everybody. Absolutely, the more people, the merrier.
And one thing is certain, in our growing Colorado, change is always right around the corner.
You need to be able to plan accordingly for what we're looking for in the future.
Yes, you do. Lakewood voters will have a special election with mail-in ballots to decide the future of growth in the city. Ballots have to be sent in by July 2nd. But when you think about how different Lakewood looked 10 years ago, it's probably pretty smart to think about the next decade now as well.
Yeah, and I think for good or bad, there are a lot of states that would like these problems that we are dealing with.
Good problem to have. Exactly.
Thank you.